Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Flame. Welcome back to a brand new video to the channel. And today, guys, we have some new Pokemon Snap footage to show with you guys here today. And this is actually a lot earlier than expected. I thought maybe it'd be like, the middle of April or very close to the release date, which is April 30th of this game. But here today, we actually got some new footage from the Pokemon Japanese channel that actually dropped, featuring a lot of stuff, a lot of new Pokemon here, and just a lot of info to share with you guys here today to keep you up to date. That new Pokemon Snap is legit right around the corner, and it's a very exciting time. But hope you guys enjoy this. Let's bring up the news, the confirmation, all that kind of good stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I actually get into this video right here, guys, I just want to say one thing, that this is from the Japanese Pokemon channel here on YouTube. I can't play the full video like I did for like that IGN Pokemon video and all that other stuff right there, because with this, there are some kind of copyrights here and there. I can kind of skim through the video and talk about it, and I know that it'd be a lot better if I could actually play through and give kind of like a reaction of it. But unfortunately, I can't do that, so hope you guys understand that. I know it kind of sucks here and there, but that's just how it is. But either way, let's jump right into this right here. So first things first, from this trailer, we actually get 4 stages. These stages we already know about already. We have jungle, forest, ocean, and desert. They've been promoted a lot within the trailers for new Pokemon Snap right here. Now, I want to indicate this right here. So this says it's up to 9 here for the forest. That doesn't mean that there's this many maps in here. It's already been kind of confirmed that there's been 6 to 7 maps in new Pokemon Snap right here. This is just a book that it's kind of going through. You'll eventually see the numbers here, especially on Pokemon as well. But I just want to clarify that before anyone starts kind of confirming or doing false information here or there. But yeah, so we have ocean, forest, jungle, and desert. That's the footage that I showed you guys like about like a week ago here for new Pokemon Snap, and it kind of makes sense because in the original Pokemon Snap game back on the N64, you started out at the beach. So if you start off with the ocean, it kind of makes sense right there, and maybe to the jungle, the forest, and the desert right afterwards. And I feel like this game definitely will have one mysterious map, kind of like what the the original had as well, that you're in space and to kind of end the game within the original Pokemon Snap, you had to take a picture of Mew. This potentially, maybe you can go up to space again and maybe find Deoxys or Rayquaza, whatever it may be right there. But yeah, so I kind of like want to confirm that, because like even though it shows 9 right here, it doesn't show that there's like that many maps on here. But it's still kind of cool to get 4 individual maps right here. We even have a Keknia in the desert just chilling, which is actually kind of cool. There's actually other stuff in this page here as well. So there's more Pokemon that have been confirmed. So when I told you guys a week that there's like a list of what Cerebi shown of all the Pokemon that's been confirmed already, there's a lot of them that were still like hidden that we had no idea about. And in this video and in this trailer that got released here today, there's a lot of them that have been confirmed. So we have Tangrowth here, we have Eevee, Beautifly. These 2 Sobbles we've seen here before, because if you saw the trailer back like 2 weeks ago, we saw Venusaur jumping into the water and these 2 Sobble were chilling by him. We have Wailmer, aka Thanos. It kind of makes sense. Wailord has been confirmed in the game. It doesn't really make sense for his pre-evolution not to be in it, so it's cool to have Wailmer there. We have Deerling, her evolution, Dedenne just smiling, and then Duckling following the Swanna, which we've seen here before as well, of the player throwing this orb at the Swanna, and the Duckling were all cheery behind the Swanna and just having a good time all around. So that's pretty cool on that. We go more into the video right here of our character eventually going into the Pokemon camp here, and they're introducing, of course, the new characters, which we actually do get them right here. So a lot of people thought at first that this is actually Todd from the original game, and it kind of makes sense though, right? Because like after 20 years, especially Todd will be an adult right now, maybe eventually become a professor, but it's actually been confirmed that it's not him, which it kind of sucks. I think that'd been really cool for like kind of like the story for new Pokemon Snap right here, if that's the case. And then most likely this is just like one of your friends or like his assistant, whatever it may be. I forget her name, but man, I'll just say one thing: she's still creepy as hell, man. I don't know why. Like just like looking at that, man, it just it's terrifying, dude. It's terrifying. But we have these 2 Pikachu smiling over here at the beach. We've seen that before in the week footage, and this is actually really cool right here. Actually, if I kind of go back, we actually do get to see a day Lycanroc right here, which is awesome. So my guess is that if we do see day Lycanroc right here, most likely we'll probably get dusk or midnight sometime around there. But most likely they're going to be in different aspects, because like this game does have a day and night cycle towards it. So maybe it's actually really cool, the possibility that if you see day Lycanroc right here and you come to this place at night, midnight Lycanroc will show up. It makes sense perfectly at that point, and it's very freaking cool. Or even at sunrise as well. Maybe this could be a dusk Lycanroc, who knows? But it has definitely cool potential right there, and it's cool seeing the boy being at that spot right there. So of course we have more, you going into the world, looking to the jungle. This is actually a little bit more footage that that we've ever seen for the jungle, because a lot of this game did promote towards the ocean slash beach part of the map, and in this trailer we get a lot more of like the, you know, the desert and the jungle and all that kind of aspects. Here we actually get some Aipom chilling on some trees, swaying through vines, all that kind of good stuff, which is really cute. We of course have Wilmer right here just doing his thing out in the ocean, which I love. And when you go right back to the professor right here, we get this kind of screen, this title card like we got in the original game. If you get some points here and there, maybe you get some points indicating that you're this close to, you know, unlocking like the next map or the next item, whatever it may be, to get you further. This kind of scoreboard right here is a little bit interesting, a little bit depth that we have never really seen before. Now this part is very freaking cool that I love so much. So you know how I said before that there's a day and night cycle? This is the exact same thing with the forest right here. So how we just saw those Aipom not too long ago in the daytime, when you actually go to the forest when it's foggy out, we actually do see a Trevenant right here, which is so cool, man. I love it how in this game they're really focusing on that replayability aspect, that there's a lot of Pokemon that you have to do it specifically at day or night. It's kind of like Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, where, you know, some Pokemon only appear like when it's really hot outside, or it's thunderstorming out, or it has to be snowing, whatever it may be. And new Pokemon Snap is taking advantage of that, how there's different Pokemon that you can't even get when it's like day or night, or it has to be foggy, or that kind of aspect right there. So I love it so much to see Trevenant within this. We actually do get a Slaking right here that has been confirmed as well, so we didn't see Slaking within, of course, that leaderboard. And of course the Beautifly that I talked about not too long ago in this video right here. And actually you do get a pretty good picture. Yeah, this is the picture I was talking about right here. Pretty good picture of the Slaking just chilling, and then you have Beautifly right at your camera at that part there. So you have this Torchic burning up an apple. We've seen that before in some of the playthroughs. We have the Dene right here that you could throw an apple towards as well, most likely kind of confirming all like the little Pikachu aspects of this game, that maybe Pichu would be in this game. We have the Dene and Torchic and all that other stuff there, which is kind of cool. We have Deerling and her evolution right there just chilling. This is the forest. I actually really love this setting so much because you have the cherry blossoms all around. I think it definitely is like a lot more of like a calm kind of map towards this game, and I love you just having on Pheasant right here in the background, just like, where's my apple at, man? Where's my apple at, dude? Kind of creepy, just lurking in the background right there. But yeah, nice. You just have the Deerling and his evolution, or her evolution, just smiling right back at you, which is awesome. And then of course we're back at the beach episode. This is the Sandygast right here, which I love so much, right? Like you can tell that Sandygast because of the shovel on its head. You have a Pikachu just smiling that you threw an apple at him. So right here is kind of cool. So we have some Bond Switch, which is actually trapped by the Ariados. It's actually kind of creepy, but kind of cool that you kind of like, maybe you could help these Bond Sweet away, maybe like throw like an apple directly at the Ariados, and it could like maybe fall off, and you could save the Bond Sweet. That'd be a little bit of like a kind of like a cool you know, Easter egg or kind of playthrough of the game, and see like what you could actually do. So this is actually 6. So right here we have a Torterra chilling in the background, and we have some Duckling and Swanna going under the bridge. I love it so much that Torterra's in this game, man, especially with the Diamond and Pearl remix being right around the corner, and it's a cool sight to see there. So this is what I mean before they talk about the orb right here, that some parts in this game where if you throw an orb you can actually get a lot better pictures. We've seen that like with the Score Bunny as well, when he's doing like the flame kicks above the sign, and eventually if you throw this orb he does the blue flames instead, which is actually really sick, and I can't wait to get that item. We have it actually thrown at a Tangrowth as well, smiling. This is more towards the nighttime. We have some Buffalon there sleeping, a Pidgeot that is sleeping here as well. I love it so much how like this game dramatically just changes right when it's a different setting at night. We have a Hoo-Hoo just in the background there. We have a Magikarp that's just chilling in the ocean, which is actually a 6 site. We actually have a red orb here as well. It's a little bit changed. We have a Seviper, which I do believe is new, which is actually kind of harming the Octillery right there. I kind of feel bad for the Octillery. And then we actually have Clamperl there in the background as well, just doing his own thing. Oh, never mind. Octillery is holding his own ground right there. He's scaring the Seviper. It's all good. But now once we get to the desert scene right here, we have a little bit more of Blossoms just chilling in the background, showing a little bit more stuff right there. We actually kind of keep going. So this is actually kind of funny. We actually see a Pinsir in the sand in the desert right here. I don't know what's like happening with him. Maybe he's just chilling, having a nap here or there. I do believe in this site we actually did see like a Shiftry in the trailer, kind of like doing like the Naruto run, trying to get away from you. There's actually a Trevenant there. I can actually see him. You can see Trevenant in the background just kind of creepy and being nice. And then of course Eevee, most surprised, like I'm not really surprised Eevee's in this game. You know, like out of Pikachu, it's like the staple of Pokemon right there. Everybody loves Eevee, so kind of cool to see, you know, her or him in the game. Of course, this is what I mean about the Sobbles. The two Sobbles chilling while the Venusaur just jumps right into the water, which I can't wait to see that while I'm actually playing the game. It's going to be a fun time here as well, and it's actually kind of cool. So there's a Heracross in this game as well. I think we actually did see like the Heracross versus the Pinsir in one of those trailers here before, but he's about to go and take off. And just this part right here, if I could play like a little bit, we actually have a Pidgeot that's about to sweep in and grab this Magikarp right here. Poor Magikarp, man, he's just chilling, having a good time, and his Pidgeot just grabs him and just, yeah, just doing his own thing, man. Doing his own thing right here. But this is actually a really cool spot right here. So now you're actually underwater taking pictures, which is actually very sick. We never had this in the original game. This is something entirely new. We have some Mantine chilling underwater doing their own thing, and it's definitely a cool aspect, right? I think that's a Starmie, there's a Tentacruel, there's Inkay, there's Cinchinos right here. Like, it's such a cool spot for Pokemon that I'm glad they actually implemented. We have a Dodrio here as well, which we didn't see at nighttime, so maybe for Dodrio, you're only actually able to get him at day. We have a Grookey and a Pichu chilling in the background is there as well. And, you know, just taking pictures here and there of all the Buffalon Stampedes and all that kind of stuff. Now, this is a little bit more mysterious, right? We actually do get the Meganium just glowing out of nowhere. I have no idea why it's actually doing that in the first place. But my kind of guess is that, you know, this is probably like mid or maybe the start of the story when you play through new Pokemon Snap and you have to discover like the mysteries of what's happening to these Pokemon here or there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we're back to the scoreboard at this part. You know, just rating like your pictures like the original game, if they're good or not, and eventually if you want to go through the level again and this Aipon, right, you don't really like that picture and you want to get a better one, eventually it will grade you to 4 stars. So this is what I mean about Pokemon Snap here, which I love so much, that you can get like a 1 star to a 4 star. So it's not just taking a picture of one Pokemon and you're done with the game. If you want to actually kind of 100% this game, you can kind of give like a 1 star to all the way to a 4 star Aipon, and you're kind of done with Aipon right there and move on to like the next Pokemon. So I love that little aspect there. I cannot wait for this grading process to begin within new Pokemon Snap. More Dodrio there. We have a Pidgeot just chilling in the background. Have some Marini in the water here, which I love so much. I actually definitely played the video there. Yeah, and then you just got some pictures here of Swanna in the water, or actually flying. You have some Duckling just happy right behind it as well, man. This game's just so sick, man. I cannot wait to see more, you know, especially on April 30th when we're eventually going to get our hands on it, and it's going to be a good time all around, man. We have a Bewear here as well in the forest, so Bewear has been confirmed, which everybody is terrified or loves Bewear as a Pokemon. Now we get more info right here, more towards online. So yeah, this is actually kind of cool. So Midnight Lycanroc is actually in this game. We also have a Trampage here as well. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So I was kind of right about the Lycanroc right there. This is my first time watching or going through this, so I love it. Like with the day-night cycle, you're actually able to get a midday or midnight or even dusk Lycanroc there, and you can kind of share your pictures more online here as well, which this video is like going towards, that it can kind of get graded by other people around the world. It actually has a full-on leaderboard, which is actually really freaking sick. I love it. Like that, like I said, this is more replayability to Pokemon, where you can have like the best picture of this Pokemon of all time in the world. And yeah, it's definitely a challenge. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be like going for something like this. Like, it's like you're looking at like competitive new Pokemon Snap, which I guess is kind of cool. Like, I don't really know how like you can actually play it competitively, but it's still kind of cool. We have a Leopard chilling at nighttime right there. We have a day Lycanroc actually going up against a Tyranitar, which is actually really cool. Some Bulbasaur just happy, just chilling in the background. We have Golisopod actually in the water. Okay, that's actually a really kind of cool thing. And also as well, we do get confirmation on a Lugia. So this is really freaking cool. This is out of the 2 legendaries I did believe so far within new Pokemon Snap that have been confirmed. Lugia and of course Celebi, I do believe. Yes, so Celebi and Lugia have been confirmed for legendaries to take pictures of this. My guess for Lugia is like maybe if like you 100% complete like the ocean route, eventually he'll show up and you could take a picture of it. I feel like for like every map in this game, if you want to like 100% and grab all the pictures and do the mysterious stuff like you did on the original game, maybe for each individual level there's a legendary towards it. So the forest is Celebi, maybe the ocean is Logia. Like I said, if we get like a space one, it could be Rayquaza. It's a cool aspect right there that I could do. There's also a Quagsire as well that's been confirmed. And yeah, there we go. That's new Pokemon Snap footage right there. It comes out, of course, April 30th, and it's an experience that I cannot wait for, man, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. And there we go, guys. Like I said, that's all the footage that we got here today. It's a very exciting time, man. Just like as a Pokemon fan, like I know like a game like this is only gonna last like probably like a week and a half, something like that, but it's kind of cool of number one, just a brand new game coming out. Two, especially if you're a Pokemon fan and you're sick of like Sword and Shield or like the old games that maybe you're playing back on the DS or 3DS, whatever it may be, to have something new right here is exciting. And also for old Pokemon fans as well to get this nostalgia while playing this game, because like I said, guys, it's been 20 years since the first game came out, and finally it's back here again. And I just hope that the new generation loves it here as well, and this game does successfully and sales are really good. That does give, you know, promise and hope to other old Pokemon games to eventually get some sort of remaster or a new game to bring to this next generation here. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure of course to leave a like, comment down below what are you guys most excited for new Pokemon Snap here, and are you getting it on April 30th, and subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. But either way, guys, we'll see you guys of course for new Pokemon Snap footage here. If we don't get any more, we'll see you then April 30th for gameplay on the channel right here for this game. But much love though, guys. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys of course on the next one.